Hey guys, the Gadget Man here, and today I am going to be showing you this outdoor solar powered security camera. Now this product was gifted to me to do this unboxing and demonstration for you, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unbox it, I'm going to install it, I'm going to test it for a while, and then I'll come back and tell you how it performed and my impressions of it. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box and see what it looks like. So, you know, as usual, we got our user manual, a parts list here, got the little solar panel that comes with it with a nice long cord. We'll put that over there. We have an additional USB cord there. This is going to be the mounting base for the solar panel. This is the mounting base for the camera itself. And let's go ahead and get the camera out. Okay, let me move this stuff over to the side. All right, let's take a look at this camera. Okay, so all plastic construction. Seems pretty well built. It feels solid, it doesn't feel thin or flimsy. Let's see here. Trying to see how this goes. Okay, so we'd mount that on the wall like that, and then that just slides right there, and then it has a security screw probably in one of the packages here that goes in there that keeps it from easily being taken off. So this is a pretty easy installation. You just mount that where you want that, and then the camera just slides on. Pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look here. Here in the back is where you're going to put your power cord from. If you can power it with a if you have an outlet nearby, you can power it with that, with a USB charger, like a phone charger block, a wall charger, or you can plug this into it. And then this, you can run, that's pretty good cord there, maybe about 10, 12 feet of cord, and put the solar panel wherever you want, okay? All right guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do an installation video of the installation and setup of this, including the installation and the setup of the smart app to control it with, and test it out, and then come back and show you all that after the testing period. So hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, so now it's time to set it up. So first thing we need to do is scan this QR code. We're going to be using the QR scanner app here. Just launch that and get it up on screen and just point it at the QR code over here on the box. It's going to take us to this, and then we'll click on that and go to the download page and download and install the Vico Home Security Camera app. Okay, once that's installed, let's go ahead and open that up. And go ahead. You're going to have a lot of things you're going to have to click on to agree. You can read them all if you want, but if you disagree at any point in time, you know, you're not going to be able to install it. So you're going to have to create an account. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new account since this is the first time using one of their cameras, and I'll go ahead and go through that process. Then, after you get done with that, you're going to need to add your device. And now, once that's that stage, let's start the camera up. And it shows which one, how to do the button there. So we'll go up here and let's just put in an SD card first here. My fingers are kind of big, so we'll I'm using a little screw to push that power button, and then It's going to go through its startup sequence where it kind of goes around and makes some noise and stuff. Let it get through that. And then now we're going to go ahead and go to the next step and location. And then we're going to have to log on to our Wi-Fi network here. So search for your Wi-Fi network. And once it finds a Wi-Fi network, then you log on to that. You'll use your password to connect to it. Then there's a lot of steps here, but it's pretty easy. Just getting through it. Got to wait for it to connect here. Then you can choose to set it up, call it whatever you want. I'm just kind of using the standard stuff. And there's just a lot of different screens you got to go through, set up, just instructions and things to help you out. We'll just get through that really quickly. There's a firmware update, so I'm going to go ahead and update the firmware. And now we're to the camera. And so let's give it a little test out here. Now I'm kind of in the woods here, far away from my router, but it'll connect, and there we go. There you can see me, and there's a little bit of time lag in between the time I move and you'll see it happen on camera. That's just natural with Wi-Fi security cams. Let's do a little patrol here, move it around a little bit, do some testing on the camera. That's working. Let me turn on the white lights here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And let's test the alarm out here. All right, well, got it all set up, ready to go. So now I'm just going to leave it out here and let it catch some footage and come back and show you that footage later. Hey guys, I'm back with the camera here, and I'm just going to talk about the experience that I had with it. I've shown you how to set it up, the installation part of that. Now I'm just going to throw up some video samples for you to see from the testing period. Okay, so you can see those, and you can decide whether those are up to your standards. If that's good enough for you, then it's good enough for you. Okay, guys? Let me just talk about my experience really quickly with the camera. I had the camera set up at the back of my property, which is 10 acres. My house is right in the middle. And so it was about 350 to 400 feet from the actual outdoor router that I have, and I didn't have any connectivity issues with it at all. So it did receive and send pretty good. You know, as far as functionality, it picked up movements. Now, on the high sensitivity setting, it tended to pick up a lot of bush movement whenever there was wind, so I lowered it down to medium, and that really lessened that. It picked up animals as they move by. I live in the country, so I can't put it out where I'm going to pick up people, but animals are harder to pick up than people, so no problems there. Solar panel kept it charged just fine. There was no issue with power loss or anything like that. The smart app that comes with it is a good app. It's actually better than some other ones that I've tested. It didn't have push email notifications, which is something that I really like to have. But other than that, it seemed to work fine. It was easy to use, very intuitive interface, and all those kinds of things. Let's see what else. Easy to install. I really liked how I went in, just, boy, put that base up, pop it in, you're done, you're ready to go. You know, no lack of power with the solar panel. So it's a very simple camera to use. It works good, and if the video quality is up to your standards, then that is what you need to know about it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider hitting the thumbs up underneath the video to let me know this video has helped you out.
Until next time, this is the Gadget Man saying, I'll see you later.